No.
different from when I act.
You know, you just take them one at a time. You know, it's I'm really fortunate. That's the cool part about it. Let's talk about Joey.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bigger deal.
He met with the team earlier, right?
He did, so it was really cool. You know, having his family here yesterday. Joey obviously got here today, and his family was around yesterday, and so we had a chance to, you know, have them in the BDC and Siegel because we practiced over here yesterday, and then we had Thanksgiving, you know, right after, you know, practice, and Chef Jen and Kim, you know, cooked it up, and it was an incredible spread, unlike any I've ever seen. And we all just sat there and ate, and you know, had a great time. And but you know, Joey's mom and dad, you know, brothers and sisters, their kids, and you know, you could just get a sense, you know, of, you know, the pride, right? I think that's the word that I would use, the pride that they have in their son and brother, but also the pride that they have in this place. And you know, I think you know, he's such a humble guy, you know, and I think that, you know, shined through in his speech. You know, and no matter what he says, he's well deserving of that honor, right? And I think we all can attest to that. And you know, you're not measured on how many points you score. It's your impact overall, and his impact was giant, you know, for this team. But you know, his overall point was, you know, you don't, you know, he'd come here to get that, right? He came here to win, and he came here to bond with his teammates and his coaches, and to compete. And you know, he certainly, you know, did that while he was here. This place, he's beloved here. You know, the fans, you could get a sense of their appreciation, you know, for him tonight and his teammates. You know, I thought it was great, you know, to have his teammates up there. I wanted to make sure, I didn't know the other two were going to be there, but that was really cool that they were able to be there as well. But I wanted to make sure Darius and Brad were out there with them. And obviously one of them joins him up there, or he's joining one of his buddies up there, you know, in the rafters. But, you know, Darius and you know, and Joey are tight, you know, as well. And so it was really cool. You know, you hate that their coaches couldn't be here, you know, but at the same time, you know, they all have seasons going on and all of that. And I know Anthony recruited them and his staff, and then, you know, Shaka and Rhodes and Wade and, you know, all the guys, Mike Jones and, you know, Roos, you know, obviously was a big part of his life and development. And, you know, he's up there with two teammates, you know, Eric Maynor as well, you know, and so it was a special night, and couldn't have happened to a better guy.
You've talked about the generational connections in this program. How important is it for current players to see that when former players come back?
Yeah, I mean,
and you
I
have
think it's
ceremonies
really
like that?
important. Like, he talked to the guys, you know, he was in the film room, you know, before shoot around, and you know, he just kind of watched how we do it, and you know, he talked to the guys, you know, after we were finished with the film, and he just talked about, you know, the winning, you know, and how important it was, you know, for them to win, and how you know, even today, all of those guys, right, follow this program, and they have their group chats going, and they, you know, even communicate with our guys, the current guys, and you know, it's really special, you know, when you have that type of bond, and, you know, a feel for a place, and then when you connect the dots like that, the older guys with the current guys, I mean, that's really special. And I thought he did a really good job of you know, communicating, you know, that, you know, this team, you know, should expect to win, right? And obviously there are expectations, you know, to win. There always are, and that's a good thing. But that he and his teammates have been following these guys, and proud of what they're doing, and just to keep working, you know, and competing, and you know, good things will happen, you know, if you do that and you stay connected.
What do you remember from the 2000